Alright, welcome back everyone. Let's get straight into it. I'm at 1766. I've dropped off quite a bit since the previous video, but let's see what we can do to get back up. I've been losing a lot of games on time recently, so I think the aim is just to play faster in these sort of openings and mid-game look for quicker tactics, I guess. Let's go for a similar idea as what he did. Tried to trade. Guess we can develop. I have this really nice attack on the king side, which I can easily take advantage of by playing something like Queen C7, going for some threats. And they're pretty large threats if he doesn't do anything about them. Yeah. I think knight into here now is even a possible threat that I'm actually going to make just straight up without even thinking too much. Because if knight takes, still have rook check ideas, bishop check ideas, and there are a lot of problems with that. So now bishop check is still an option, I think. And if he trades, I have checkmate. Wow, okay. I think back here, though, he could have just played king across, and it was pretty much a fine position for him. I would have probably taken this pawn back and looked to make my knight a lot more powerful piece. Alright, let's look for another one. That's a good start. A good, quicker game to start with. Nice, like, preparation for a sacrifice and an attack on this square. Alright, what do we have? Interesting. Knight f3. What do we start with? Let's start with d5. Let's play d5. I think that's an okay option. G6 maybe? Maybe we'll go for something solid for the king. Offer an option to trade. Okay, let's trade knight. Okay, he went for a sack. Does he think this is Crazy House or something? Interesting. That's just a free pawn, no? This is looking pretty solid for me. I don't really see the issue. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Can't take here because he takes my queen. But I think I can just maybe go for a manual castle. Okay, the idea is after I take, he will just take back with probably the queen actually. And it's not too great for me. But I think I can make a move like this. Oops, sorry. And take with bishop. Offer a queen trade as well, which can be very, very big for me. And then defend this knight in two separate ways. Okay, I think king back is perfectly fine. There are no like queen checks or anything. If he trades, it's very good for me. Now king back again, and I have enough defenders on that square at the moment. Alright. I guess now we can go for something a little more attacking. Let's go for a queen trade, actually, to begin with. Let's just take the free pawn. Keep offering queen trade. Attack the queen again? He has to keep defending this knight. How is he going to do that now? Looks like he may be losing this knight. Maybe he has an idea, but this just takes and then recapture after rook takes. Okay, that's the only way he can defend the knight. I don't want to think too long in this position, but I think maybe something like this is an idea. Let's play this. Attack the bishop as well. And also the knight, so that way I have a second defender, or a second attacker, sorry. This is looking once again like a good position. Let's take with queen, line up my queen against the king. I'm just up a bunch of pieces now. So this is looking really good. I don't care about this. I'm gonna go straight in for the king. I could have also taken the rook, but I probably would prefer to have my bishop as an attacking piece. How do I win? Bishop here, maybe? I don't care about this, because I have knight check. Oh, but he can recapture. I see, I see. Trade queens? I have 39 seconds remaining. I'm still up 2 pieces, so it's just a matter of trading down to win the game. Queen check, maybe? King cross? I think that's fine. Maybe bishop back. Oh, queen back I'll play, I guess. Oh, I have an idea now. Nah. Yeah, I still am going to go for an idea. I want to try and go for a checkmate threat. Oh, I had bishop takes rook again. Wow. Queen trade? Still threatening checkmate, and there we go. Alright. It's another nice game. I think I just won a bunch of pieces, so it was fairly simple. I was slightly struggling to convert that one, but it's all good. Okay, an 1800 rated. Eat chips from Israel. Alright. He plays the French. Should we play this idea that I like to try? Should we go for the classic e5? Maybe knight out. Let's try this idea. Okay, don't think too long in the openings. Alright. Let's go. Let's go straight in for it. Can play bishop here or bishop here, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Let's see where the bishop goes. Back, makes sense. Let's castle. Play rook e1. Okay, he wants to go for a trade. Let's just apply a pressure via a pin. Now let's do rook e1. Let's kick that bishop back and recreate the pin, I guess. Or he could be going for something like this, which makes some sense, I guess. But I still think knight into here is a solid option. Attack the bishop. If trades, I think queen takes is probably the best idea. And then offer a queen trade after return. I guess he's attacking this pawn, which I slightly missed. But I can play queen here. Wait, he has 3 attackers on here, and I only have 2 defenders, I just realized. But it's okay, it's not too bad. And I think it's really important as well in many games to work out if there's a square that's really important, how many defenders and attackers are like against that square. So in that case, he had one extra attacker against that square, so he took advantage of that and won a pawn. So it's difficult to find anything for me to do here at the moment. Maybe my best bet is to prepare rook e1 or something, but I think, yeah, rook e8 is just really good for him. I guess I can play king f1 to prepare this anyway. Offer a trade of everything and play it down a pawn, but I think this position is drawable for sure. Okay, he goes for the trade. I'm assuming that's the move he's going to make. But now I can put some pressure, I guess. Let's do this. And I should be picking up the pawn. This is tough. I think this is actually a losing endgame theoretically. Something like this would make it a problem. Actually, I can do this move, I think, and play king across. The problem is, though, his king is going to be coming in. And yeah, it's looking like a pretty bad endgame for me. Nothing really I can do here, to be honest. And that should be a GG. This is pretty funny, because he's struggling to... hold on to everything. Okay. That's an unfortunate game. I think... back here, just the fact that he had an outside pawn compared to my inside pawn. Pretty much the idea is this is theoretically winning for black because my king has to move further away from these pawns to capture this pawn than his king, which only has to capture this pawn. So he can get to my pawns first and pretty much take them. Plus my pawns are higher up the board, which means it's harder for my king to actually get to them in time. And this is, yeah, this is an unfortunate position for sure. Maybe I should have allowed him to take this pawn and it could have been a draw, but instead I played this move. Like, if we go through, which is a slight blunder. If I allowed him to take this, it would have been a 3-on-2, and it was a possibility of a draw, but I allowed him to gain 2 pawns, and it's just a losing endgame in the end. Alright, I think that will do it. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.